A lot of entrepreneurs ask me, how can they set their company up in a way where they can protect themselves from future investors taking control of it?
You will never lose control of the board of your company unless at some point you make the decision that you want to give the investors the right to take control of the board. Here's what I mean. When you start the company, the board is elected by a majority of the owners of the common stock of the company. If and when we bring investors on board, the investors, usually in your Series A financing, your first equity financing, you sell 20 or 25% of the company to the lead investor. So they're a minority owner. The investor will appoint one director to the board. At a certain point, if the business is not going well and we're running out of money, and those investors are likely to say, okay, we'll invest in your company, but it has to be a balanced board. And it's at that point that you will make the decision of whether you want to potentially give up board control. Maybe in the future, if things get back on track and you hit your growth curve nicely again, you can get control back. But that's really what it is. There will be an inflection point at some point of a company where investors are no longer clamoring to get into the company. And then you make the decision of, is giving up some of this control important enough for us to raise money because we still believe. And that's where the decision comes into play. And even if you have something in a contract, you will just amend that contract and get rid of the provision because you need money to keep the dream alive.